Today I'm going to share with you one of the best free alternative to Riverside.fm. Of course, Riverside.fm has a lot of features, and that's probably the reason why it's paid and all that. But this one is free if you're just looking for a tool to get started and you're broke and you just want to start your podcast and start doing what you want to do while you're waiting to get to make some money, and then you can upgrade your tool stack. So I will quickly go through the tool, look at some of the key features so you can try it out. Okay, the tool here is called WaveRoom, waveroom.com, and it's a free recording studio for podcasts and interviews. The tool, funny thing is that the tool is absolutely free. I don't know why it's free. Maybe they're in beta or because it's free. It's absolutely free. About 2,465 rooms have been created already. And this, I'll show you some of the key features. It has HQ video tracks, separate tracks for each guest. So you can collect the audio and the video of each guest and edit it individually. Multi-track recording, harmonize your story layer by layer. So instead of recording all the video of different participants together, it records all of them separately, so that when you want to like play around with the video, you can easily play around with it. Now, of course, background noise removal, you can clean the noise. You can do offer effortless collaboration in one click, and yeah, amongst other things. Now, this one it's for things like Zoom and all those stuff, it's cloud recording, but this one is local recording. What that means is that your computer is recording it in like locally, and then once it has been recorded locally, so the quality of the internet does not affect the quality of the video. Instead, once the computer has recorded it, it uploads it to the cloud compared to recording it directly. So you can use it for a lot of things. You can use it for remote podcasting, remote teaching, testimonials. There are these are upcoming features: simplified editing, okay, gap remover, speech to text, right? So what this means is that you'll be able to edit the text, right? Start recording right now. You can record unlimited recordings, up to 5 participants. It's completely free, and start recording completely free of charge. Upgrade to get premium features. They said upgrade to get premium features, but I've checked around and I can't seem to get. Okay, they have enterprise. Okay, the free version gets 5 participants, unlimited, basically everything, and then the enterprise gets 10 plus participants. Okay, so it's not necessarily free to per se. I think maybe they are just test running it and seeing what. So it's really free. Yes, as a free user, you can get up to 5 participants, one host, and 4 guests. If you want to expand the participant capacity, so the difference between the premium and the free plan is just participants. And I think five participants in your podcast, that's like more than enough for most solo podcasts, except of course it's maybe a guest where a lot like five is more. Four additional guests, that's a lot, man. Most of the podcasts I've seen probably one, and then at a stretch maybe two or three guests. What is the maximum recording section? Okay, so you can record about 2 hours of each session. Wow, that's nice. Then I explain local recording, what local recording means, right? And then the highest video resolution is about 2K, so it's not 4K, right? And that's 2K is more than that's about that's good. Yeah, it's good. It's for you to get started. It's not 720. It's 2K quality is between 180p and 4K, right? So after 2K is 4K, and then below 2K is about 180p, and that's 180p is usually the video resolution most phones out there have, and yet you've seen the quality of it all, right? So that's the stuff and everything. Now I'll quickly go into the tool and show you some of the key features, right? And probably test run it. So WaveRoom majorly is if okay, if you want to, so you log in and create an account. If you want to, what do you call this thing? If you want to use, Riverside, the core features of Riverside is that most people don't know is that it's built for podcasters who want to like do video podcasts across. Let's say your friend is in US and you are in UK and you want to do a video podcast. That way you can easily do a podcast with better quality and everything, right? Without having to worry whether you should use Zoom and other stuff, right? So that's where WaveRoom comes in. I think the sweet aspect is that you can record the stuff and it will be on their server for 90 days, after which it will be cleared, right? So once you record it, you can download it and then you can go play around and edit it with the free video editing softwares, right? But it gets most of the things done for you. And since it's podcast, most of the things that you need to be removing will not be that stressful, right? Okay, so I'll give an example. Let me enter this room and I'll click on record. So you can see I can select the camera You see, hi everyone, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm not started recording, but okay, then we change the mic. The default mic is this, right? Yeah, and because sometimes you might have multiple mic, and then you might start recording, and you realize that the mic source that was picking up was not actually working, and so your video will not have audio. It's normal. It's not. It has nothing to do with the software. It's just a precautionary measures. And then default speakers. Okay, yeah, that's the default speaker. So what are the AI features you want? I want it to remove noise. I want it to transcribe speech. I want it to create summary. Okay, so let's record the highest device quality. Okay, that's it. That's nice. Now let's start recording. Now let's see. So the sweet thing is you can copy this link and others can easily join. Let's see. Let me test run something. Let me see if it will work. Oh, I just realized that the screen recording software. I want to see if it will work. And it's a crazy thing, but let me just see if it work. If I can like be a guest in my show. And voila. I can't join as a guest. So the thing is you just copy the link and you give it to your guest and they'll be able to join and people can start recording. Right? So once to start recording you have to close the order. You have to close this one. So okay, so let's start recording. So it's basic. The sweet thing is once you send the link, they can join you and you guys can record and yeah, you can say what you want to say and talk about what you want to talk about, right? Yeah, basically that's that. So what I would do is this video that is recording, right? I will about 15 seconds of it and once it has removed the noise, I will add it to this video that I'm recording so you can get to see what the quality of denoising feature is. Right now, as I'm recording, there's a generator at the background, right? It's just humming, right? So stop recording, and you see this stuff. So it has recorded locally in my laptop. Same thing with the other guests, but currently it's uploading everything to the cloud now, so everything is coming together. I can download it and do what I want to do with it. So the upload is complete, so I can leave this room, right? And that's it. And you see currently it's currently denoising the stuff. Once it has finished denoising, okay, right now there is only the audio that is available, right? So it's denoising and everything. Once it has finished denoising, I'll be able to download the audio, download the transcription as an SRT file, download the denoise audio, that's the audio in which it has removed the noise, download the pure video, download the video and the audio, download the denoise video and audio, right? Yeah. So that's currently the core features. So that's WaveRoom for you. WaveRoom is the whole idea is if you are looking to do video conferencing and you don't want to pay for you can't afford to pay for Riverside features like $20 or $24, right? You can use WaveRoom, but the catch here is that since you don't really have editing features built in, right? You have to take it and go edit it in a different free video software. And that itself might be it will cost you time, right? Compared to if you're using Riverside, right? And I don't even know if you heard of Riverside before, but Riverside or any of these other softwares, right? You can easily edit and do everything in one place as a podcaster without having to, because time is money. And the point is that if you don't have money, you need to use time to pay. And but if you don't have money and you want to get started and you have a couple of time, that's like the only resource you have. You should use this too. Well, hopefully they upgrade the features. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. If now the denoise or the audio has been denoised, and then I can do this stuff, and so you can just test run it and see if it works for you. It's completely free. You just need to sign up and to get started. That's it for WaveRoom. Tell me what software or free alternative or tech stack you like me to look for, and probably you can tell me the budget you have for whatever you want to do. Let's say you're a podcaster, a video creator, and I'll go around and look for the tech stack that you can afford and review it and tell you what you'll be spending, if you how much time you'll be spending, what you need to give and stuff like that, right? And if you're like, oh dude, I have money, right? But I want to like save time, I want something as efficient as possible. I don't want to be moving through 20 softwares. I need something like one or two that gets everything done for me, right? Still let me know and I'll go around and do the research and look for a tech stack and then review it on the channel. Please make sure you subscribe if you like lifetime deals, one-time payments, alternative to softwares, and cheaper versions. And yeah, And you can join the newsletter if you like to get updates on the things I publish. Until next time, keep creating.